irrigation projects and policies and the new initiatives taken by the government of Karnataka. In this essay, we'll learn more about the various irrigation projects and policies started by the government of Karnataka, and we'll also study about the new initiatives that the government has taken to modernize the irrigation facilities in the state. Let us begin with the various hydrology projects run by the government. They are the National Hydrology Project. This project was taken up with the World Bank assistance in view of the huge outlay involved. The objective of this project was to set a reliable and well-designed network for the collection of hydrological and meteorological data for surface and groundwater. So, therefore, the basic aim of this project was to explore the potentialities and establish a proper scientific background for initiating irrigation projects. The main components of these projects are the institutional strengthening, awareness creation, dissemination, and knowledge sharing and implementation support. Also, vertical extension, which would include development of hydrological design aids, development of decision support system, and also the implementation of purpose-driven studies so that the project can be established in a very scientific and systematic manner over a period of time. The programs and policies implemented by the state government for the development of irrigation facilities are Accelerated Irrigation Benefit Program. Under this program, 15 projects are being implemented by using a central assistance in Karnataka. Now, in this table, we can see there are at least 5 projects which are of importance, like Upper Krishna Stage 1 project, Upper Krishna Stage 2 project, Ghataprabha, Malaprabha, and also Karanja project. Then there is a Prime Minister's Special Package Program. Under this, 4 major and medium irrigation projects have been proposed for central assistance under Prime Minister's above said program. Special Development Program is another program in which the state government is committed to eradicate regional imbalances by implementing the recommendation of Dr. Nanjanappa Committee report, and the irrigation projects will be one of the major means of establishing such balanced development. For the completion of ongoing major and medium irrigation projects in backward and more backward and most backward areas, these projects are proposed. Now, in this table, we will see the development of surface water irrigation from 2008 and 9. We see that there has been a fairly good progress, a steady progress from 2008 to 9 till 2013 and 14. The potential area created for irrigation from the surface water has risen from 15,000 hectares to more than 17,000 hectares. And the good amount of investment has been made. It was 395 crore rupees in 2008 and 9. Now it has risen to 447 plus crores of rupees. Asian Development Bank assistance for integrated water resources management. As said before, the foreign aid in view of the huge outlay is required for conducting irrigation projects, and at the instance of Water Resource Department, after a detailed study by their experts, the Asian Development Bank came forward with a multi-tranche financing facility for Karnataka integrated and sustainable water resources management. This program of ADB, that is Asian Development Bank, comprises of number 1, strengthening of the basin institutions for integrated water resources management. Number 2, modernization of irrigation system infrastructure and management. And number 3, operationalization of program management system. There are new initiatives which have been taken up by Karnataka government for modernization irrigation facilities. There are a number of them, and one is the modernization of irrigation infrastructure on 3 irrigation projects, namely Vijayanagara, Tungabhadra left bank canal. And another is a strengthening of asset management and main system operations and maintenance, that is operation maintenance, and capacity building of 120 inclusive water user cooperative societies. And the emphasis also is on the women representation for improved operation and maintenance and water management of these societies, especially within the command area of some selected irrigation projects. The future policies, which are indicators for the year 2020, have been outlined. They are 300 kilometers of irrigation canals are being proposed to be modernized. Number 2, rolling main system asset management plans are being implemented annually in irrigation systems. Number 3, at least 90% of water users cooperative societies confirm receipt of agreed water service so that they come into the main line of irrigation systems. Number 4, more than 75% of water users cooperative societies are required to operate and maintain irrigation systems, and it includes a fee collection and accounting. This would make irrigation a participative process and a management. Number 5, at least 30% of water users cooperative society management boards will consist of women. Therefore, there is lots of emphasis on the women involvement in these projects. The other plans of the irrigation projects which the government is proposing are the installation of a telemetry equipment for hydrological measurements within the sub-basin. Number 2, preparation of feasibility studies for the identified irrigation sub-projects. The feasibility studies would be on a scientific basis. Therefore, it would carry much more meaning than a mere plan announcements. Number 3, implementation of civil works for canal modernization. Few important authorities are there which are playing the vital role in the irrigation projects and the irrigation schemes of the government of Karnataka. Let us see the role played by these projects. To start with, Krishna Bhagya Jala Nigam Limited. It handles following. Under Upper Krishna Project Stage, it aims to provide irrigation facilities to 5.3 lakh hectares of land in drought-prone areas, that is Bijapur, Bagalkot, Gulburga, Raichur, Koppal, Gadag and Yadgir districts. As a part of this, it would take up 9 irrigation schemes. Then there is the implementation of micro irrigation system as a pilot project, which would increase irrigation command area, and that would come under Krishna Project Stage 3. Then another important authority of the government of Karnataka is KADA. KADA has taken a massive program activities on priority basis. It would create 80,000 hectares of Achukat area and a land reclamation works of as much as 60,000 hectares. Information and communication technology is being effectively taken up to land leveling process and also educate the farmers for the use of only right quantity of water for crop and soil, so that national goal of more crop per drop is achieved. Further, to increase the water productivity by using the right quantity of water at right time so as to save as much of water in irrigation sector, this happens to be the main theme of the irrigation projects by these authorities. By doing so, water can also be diverted to other sectors like industry and drinking water requirements. Further, the projects also encourage water conservation practices at the needy areas so that the groundwater potential is increased by recharging the groundwater. Another policy is to encourage cumulative use of water where the groundwater table is good and avoid excessive use to avoid ill effects. Next is to encourage and to adopt and implement on a pilot basis drip irrigation and sprinkle irrigation in the command area so that it would encourage a new technology in the application of water. The policies and programs also encourage and construct a number of godowns which would facilitate the storing of food crops grown by the farmers at the time of needs. So this happens to be part of an integrated approach for not only the irrigation project but also the marketing needs of the farmers right near the project's areas. Overall irrigation schemes also aim to strengthen the water users' cooperative societies on a revenue model. Therefore, there is a more accountability and the resources are used in a wise manner. We come to the conclusion of this essay, and the important points to remember in this essay are: the National Hydrology Project is the project that was taken up with the World Bank assistance since 1996 and 97. The objective of this project was to set a reliable and well-designed network of irrigation projects for the collection of hydrological and meteorological data for surface and groundwater. Then there is a Hydrology Project Part 2, which is a follow-up action project of the World Bank aided hydrology project first page, which was mentioned earlier. And here the infrastructure for collection of data was established. Then there is an Accelerated Irrigation Benefit Program. Under this program, 15 projects are being implemented by using a central assistance in Karnataka. There are special development programs which are taken by the state government which aim to eradicate regional imbalances by implementing the recommendations of Dr. Nanjandappa Committee report, and this is being attempted through establishing a sustainable irrigation projects in the backward areas. There is a multi-tranche financing facility for Karnataka Integrated and Sustainable Water Resource Management and Investment Program. Under Upper Krishna Project, which is one of the biggest projects, it is proposed to provide irrigation facilities to 5.3 lakh hectares of land in drought-prone areas, that is Bijapur, Bagalkot, Gulburga, Raichur, Koppal, Gadag and Yadgir districts. And 9 irrigation schemes are being proposed under this. 2 important government bodies are involved in implementing these many schemes, and they play a vital role in the irrigation projects of Karnataka. They are Krishna Bhagya Jala Nigam Limited and Command Area Development Authority, that is KADA. Now KADA aims to create 80,000 hectares of Achukat area, and it aims to reclaim as much as 60,000 hectares of land. Further, information communication technology, that is ICT, is being used effectively for the purpose of land leveling and also to educate the farmers for the use of only right quantity of water for crop and also soil. This way, it aims to achieve a national goal of more crop per drop.